Hey guys, welcome back to the next part of our current household. This is another current household going up in July. And yeah, so this is the house. Again, I did not build it. This also is like the style of house is not something I would typically go for myself. But I thought it was kind of different, kind of fun. So this is the house, modern Scandi inspired. So does that mean it's inspired by Scandinavian architecture? I don't know if that's what Scandi is short for. But yeah, I thought it was something different by Lucia Ivy. And I am playing in Glimmerbrook. I never play in Glimmerbrook, first off. Never. And it's a small world. I don't really have a reason to play in Glimmerbrook, but this house was actually built in Glimmerbrook. And oh, that's a post. If you see where like the snow is just a little brighter, that is actually pavement from off the lot. And so the lot itself like actually lines up with the pavement, and that's why we're in this house. Oh, okay. Anyways, so at the end of the last current household, my sim Sierra was pregnant, and this is the sim that she was pregnant with right here, Walker. So Walker loves the outdoors, is a music lover, and self-absorbed, and he has 3 days left till he's an elder. And he has the musical genius aspiration and is in the entertainer career on the musician side. But yeah, he's gonna age up, and like every current household, when I record, his partner is currently pregnant, heavily pregnant, and so Walker will hardly know this child. His husband, not much better. Lynx over here, Lynx has 6 days, as opposed to Walker. Yeah, see, heavily pregnant. Lynx has 6 days, so he has just a little bit longer, but yeah, their children. This child will not know them. Anyways, so yeah, this is Lynx. This is Walker's husband. He is a geek, self-assured, and genius, and then has all these extra traits, and he has the culinary arts degree, but it was one of those things. So this was him initially, the hot doctor. His name was Dr. Colin Comfort, so Colin Comfort, but I could have sworn I had a sim at one point named Colin, so I changed that, and I didn't want the last name to be Comfort, so I just changed it all together. And it's another sim from Night Lioness, and I use Night Lioness's sims all the time. They normally come with all of these extra traits, and recently they've, like, I think the last, 3 of them have all had the culinary arts degree, and I was just like, well, it says he's a doctor, so I'm going to make him a doctor. He is level 5, an assistant nurse, but he's actually currently on family leave, because this was the last pregnancy, and I didn't want it to be one of those things where he got kicked out of work, or for going into labor, or is in a bad mood or anything. So he's supposed to be at work right now, but he's not. And then their oldest is actually here outside. Well, that didn't help. So this is their eldest. This is Brooklyn. Brooklyn. Oh. He has no relationship with Brooklyn. Yeah, so this is Brooklyn. She's vegetarian, perfectionist, and a bro. She had a job, but I guess she no longer has a job. And I don't know what it is. I've had this glitch, or at least I think it's a glitch, for the last, couple of generations, where I've had 2 men as parents. The one that always gives birth to the children does not know the child. He has to actually introduce himself to them as a toddler, or he can't do anything with them. And it is so annoying, and it makes 0 sense. But anyways, Walker actually for a while didn't have a job. Walker was at first a stay-at-home dad, but then I saw how expensive the bills were for this house, and so I had Walker get a job. So Walker did a lot more with Brooklyn than Lynx did. But yeah, so this is their oldest daughter. She does not live with us anymore. Then we have the second eldest. So this is Pike. Pike uses they, them pronouns, and is very stylish. I still hate this sweater, but I felt like it kind of matched Pike's vibes, so I left it. And I don't like the texture of that sweater. I don't like it. But yes, Pike is rocking the purple. I'm sorry, they. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. They. Really, I am trying. They're rocking the purple roots and like under, and I never use the eyebrow rings because I feel like the eyebrow rings are always one, they stick really far off the Sim's face, and two, they're like always like the end of one will be like halfway through a Sim's eyebrow and it just never like lines up properly. But I thought that they like cannot talk. The eyebrow ring looked okay on their eyebrow. It wasn't like actually misplaced, or it looked like it wasn't placed quite right. But yeah, so Pike has a boyfriend, or I guess I'll say a significant other, because I don't know if Zane, I don't remember if Zane has his he pronouns or they them pronouns. I honestly don't remember. But yeah, there's Zane. Pike is a high school student. Is there anything else? I mean, fabulously wealthy, aspiration. Materialistic, outgoing, knowing the traits would probably help. But yeah, I don't know. I thought Pike was kind of a fun name. Because sometimes when I'm like lacking inspiration for names, I start looking through like unique baby name websites, and I came across Pike, and I'm like, that's kind of fun. For whatever reason, it always makes me think Christopher Pine, but even though it's Pike and not Pine, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like Pike is probably one of the more unique names I've used. Then we have our third eldest. This is Ivory. Ivory's hot-headed and ages up in 2 days. She has the rambunctious scamp aspiration. I don't know what else to say, 'cause she's a child. And I was like, I felt, third child in, haven't had any multiples. Maybe we won't this generation. I was wrong. We had twins. We've only had one set of twins. We only have one set of twins, because I only have one open household slot left. So this pregnancy is not twins. We did have twins. So this is Sonia. She's an animal enthusiast with a rambunctious scamp aspiration. And then this is her twin sister over here. This is Stella, who has the creative trait and also the rambunctious scamp aspiration. And then the youngest at the moment, this is Alcott. I don't know what I like Alcott. I really debated. I'm like, do I really want to call the child Alcott? I was like, no. But I was like, but I kind of like it. But I was like, no, I really shouldn't. But I was like, I kind of like it. And it felt like the Sim's is going to be my heir. So her name is Alcott. It's weird. It's kind of weird, but oh well. She's currently inquisitive, but she's a toddler, so that means absolutely jack squat. Yeah. I don't know if there's necessarily anything else in the house. I did convert this bedroom over here to fit twins. And let's see. I added this high chair will not stay clean, and it will not allow me to clean it. Like almost every time I put a toddler in there, they throw their food, and then the high chair gets dirty, and then it won't allow me to clean it, and I have to keep replacing it. I'm ready to chuck the high chair through the window. See if anything. I put a shower tub in here and down in this bathroom. I think that's really about everything else. I mean, there's a toddler bed in here for Alcott, but as soon as she ages up, that'll go back to being a normal bed. I think that's really about all with the house. So we'll go ahead and jump into the family tree. They did take, if it isn't obvious, they took Lynx's last name. So when I renamed Lynx, I gave him a new last name too, to be Millner. So yes. Okay. Also, if you could tell, there's no extra children that I didn't want, because I literally, before I moved out of the household, I set it to and create a sim so that Sierra and Zuma could not have kids. I literally turned off like the option over on the side, like get pregnant, become pregnant, neither. Because I did not want them having like more extra children after my Sims moved out. So, ho ho ho! Look at that! Look at that family tree. Okay, so. Oh, it looks like they had. Okay. Last I knew, I didn't realize that Brooklyn's wife had given birth. So, which one was the oldest? No. Was Oakley and Ophelia first? Or was Topaz and Talia? I think it was Oakley and Ophelia. I don't know. So, anyways, Oakley married a man named Kevin, and they had 2 children, Ryder and Winston. And then, Kevin adopted a son named Burke. And then, let's see, Ophelia married Allison. They have Etta, and then Allison is actually currently pregnant. Topaz and Daisy. Oh, I thought they were married. Are they not married? I don't know. They have Raphael. They have their son Raphael, and then Daisy also adopted a son named Leo. Talia is married to Carmen, and they have Elise and Evans. These 2 are actually twins. And then I believe Talia is also pregnant at the moment. I could be wrong. One of these 2 are expecting. I don't remember which one though. Then there's Grayson with his husband Liam. They have Naomi and Ivan, and then Grayson is also currently pregnant despite the fact that he also will age up in, I think it's like a day or 2, because he's older than Walker. And then there's us. And Brooklyn has 2 children herself, Scarlett and Belle, with her wife, Nevaeh. So, there you go. I think that's about everything, though, I'm thinking. I'm struggling to remember anything else. So, I hope that's all. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys in just a second with the next generation. Hey guys, welcome back to the next generation of my current household. So we're on the farm. We're on a really big farm, and let me tell you, this house is really hard to keep up with because of the really big garden to the left. So I'll kind of show off the house, but yeah, we're back. So really quick, just before I forget, if you go to, well, I'm going to my library, but in my game is being so slow today. My whole computer is being really slow this morning. I don't really know what's going on. But this is the house. So it's called the Farmer's Family Cottage by Morella 1001. This house is pretty much kept the same. There's bunk beds right here. You can barely see them, but there are bunk beds. I did switch those out for like newer bunk beds, and there's like toddler stuff here and there, but for the most part the house is the same. And then this is actually the sim down here, except her name is no longer Avery, her name is now Georgia. And I changed her hair just for something a little different. Yeah, so I guess we'll just go ahead and jump into it. So this sim over here playing the piano, you cannot see his face because he is playing said piano. This is Cadigan. Cadigan was the sim that, I always forget the previous generation. Oh no. Who are your parents? Walker. Oh, that's right. Okay, Walker and Lynx. This is, I am so bad about remembering which generation came before, and that's terrible. But Cadigan is the sim that Lynx was heavily pregnant with at in the last current household, just a couple minutes ago. This is that sim. And I actually think Cadigan is a really kind of unique looking sim. He doesn't look like any of my other sims. And he's got, I think it's like the shape of his eyes, and they are just a little more, I think they're a little more further apart than like my other sims. I don't know, but I just feel like Cadigan looks very different. And I think a lot of that comes from Walker, because Walker kind of had like a very like trim face. I don't know. But yeah, so Cadigan is childish, active, and neat. He has the successful lineage aspiration, but I never read to my Sims kids, so yeah, kind of stuck on it. And he is a teacher. He's only level 2 because I always forget to have him grade the homework. So he's only level 2. He is an adult. We've got a couple different skills. I don't really know what else to say. So then there's his wife. Again, this is Georgia. Oh wait, is Georgia? Oh, she's just about to hit 3rd trimester. Here, there she goes. She went pop. Again, heavily pregnant, like normal. Yeah, so Georgia is, I downloaded her as a teenager because that's when her and Cadigan started dating. She was a teenager. And when she aged up, normally, like, this is one of the only times I think I've ever in this legacy chosen a trait, but I gave her Loves the Outdoors just because, like, she doesn't work, she doesn't have a job, she's a stay-at-home mom, and she takes care of this massive garden. So I gave her Loves the Outdoors because I didn't want her to be, like, miserable or something. So she loves the outdoors, romantic and creative, and then she has the super parent aspiration. We do also have a gardener to help with this garden, but the gardener shows up, does like maybe this patch over here and like a couple of these, and then takes my money and leaves Georgia to do the rest of it. So like the gardener is basically worthless because she never does the whole garden. So, and I don't know if that's how it's supposed to work. Like maybe that's how it's supposed to do. I don't know. But we do have quite a few rabbits. This is not one of them. We have like 3 or 4 rabbits that are supposed to also be helping with the we have lost relationship with these rabbits. Oh, one of them died because there were 3 of them, and they were young adults. That sucks. Okay. But they're supposed to be like eating the weeds in the garden. But, like, I never interact with them once we became friends, and there's always weeds in the garden, so I don't know. But, yeah, that was Georgia. So then we have our oldest son. This is Albion. His eyes are... Why are your eyes practically closed? You're going to trip down the stairs if you go down the stairs with your eyes closed like that. Yeah, so this is Albion. He aged up, like, yesterday. So he's freshly a teenager. He's a dog lover and hot-headed and has the friend of the animals aspiration. He's a high school student, and I don't know what else to say. Then we have twins. So we did have twins this generation. We have Vaughn and Vienna. So Vaughn is a cat lover. I do intend on getting a cat. I just haven't gotten around to getting a cat yet. But he is a cat lover with a rambunctious scamp, and then his twin, Vienna, also has a rambunctious scamp, and she's a glutton. So, yes. And then we have a dog. This is Sharpie. Sharpie, I think Sharpie is needing socialization. So it's actually good that it looks like Cadigan is going to, this is not Cadigan, this is Albion. That Albion is going to socialize with poor Sharpie. He's always so, like, I feel bad because I don't really do much with Sharpie, and he does kind of get neglected in the house because there's so, like, the garden literally takes up all of my Sims time. Like, she does the garden, Cadigan does all of the cleaning, and this house has this little, like, cellar. This thing is so annoying. Okay, I apologize to the builder of this house. This whole base, this little cellar thing is so annoying. And I keep telling myself to get rid of it, and I don't, and then I get all upset when they come down here to eat, but it's so annoying, because they come down, there's 2 fridges down here. They come down here, they pull food out of a fridge, and then they leave it, they put it on, like, one of the shelves, and then they won't clean it up, because the sink is, like, through the wall or something. And I'm like, there's literally no one using the fridge up in the kitchen. Why are you downstairs? What are you doing? It's really annoying, but... yeah, we do have chickens. A lot of our chickens and roosters are getting pretty old. But yeah, we have chickens. And then, as you see, this is pretty much the house. So, there's bassinet for the baby, washer and dryer, and then there's also the wash tub and the clothesline. I love all these little sheds, though. I do think those are kind of fun. Because there's one here. There's, this garage over here. There's this really cute little, like, tree house. I think this is really cute. My Sims never come up here, but it is very cute. Yes. Oh, I think it's really cute. But yeah, so that's the house, and now we can look at the family tree. So pretty big family tree. The last generation kind of had a lot of kids. So okay, who was the oldest? Brooklyn. Brooklyn was the oldest. Brooklyn is dead. Brooklyn was married to Nevaeh. They had 4 kids together. Blair, Belle, I think these 2 were twins. Scarlett, no, they weren't. So I think Brooklyn already had kids in the last generation. She had Scarlett and Belle. So then there was Jay and Blair. Who's next? That's wrong. Okay, this generation. No. Was it Pike? Were they next? I think. Okay, so Pike has had a lot of kids. Pike and their partner Zane had 6 kids. Hugo, Dale, Barrett, Roman, Knox, and Ross. And Roman and Ross are twins. And then I want to say it was Ivory. Was Ivory next? Ivory got married to Logan. They had 3 kids. Arbor, Elsa, and Alyssa. Then was it the twins or was it Alcott? I think it was the twins. So Sonia is married to Keanu, and they have 4 kids. They have Freddie, and then they had triplets. Victon, Vincent, and Valencia. And Stella has 3 kids. Celeste, Wyatt, and Florence. And there was Alcott. Alcott is married to Maeve. They have 4 kids, and Alcott is actually currently, like, really pregnant. Very pregnant. She showed up the other day at the door and, like, fit to burst anytime now. So they have Ruby, Miriam, Helena, and Cheyenne. And then I think is that everybody? Did I already do Ivory? Yeah. Okay, so I think that's everybody. So yeah, I guess that's really about it for this current household. I don't really know what else to say. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. I do have my gaming channel and my Twitter down below. I started playing the game Stray over on the gaming channel. It just came out, and it is super cute. I mean, the enemies are kind of disgusting, but the little cat, I've named him Wally. And then we have this little, like, robot friend who I have named Eva. And so cute. It's so cute. But yeah, I think that's really about everything. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.